Well, you're sitting there refreshing your crypto portfolio every 5 minutes, staring at your phone. Guess what? There's a worrying trend far beyond the price of crypto that we all need to be paying attention to, and really no one's talking about it right now. So in this video, I want to break down the one chart that every crypto investor really should be paying attention to right now, because if this trend doesn't start reversing, it won't just destroy your portfolio. It could, well, wreck the entire cryptocurrency industry. Now, let me show you what I think is one of the saddest and potentially scariest charts in all of crypto right now. No, it's like a Bitcoin chart, or it's not the Ethereum chart. It should be the Ethereum chart, but it's not the Ethereum chart. That chart is the developer activity chart, meaning the people that are actually writing the code for all the bullshit that we use every day, building the products, shipping the updates, pushing the entire industry forward so that things stay relevant and interesting. Well, it's dropped to its lowest level since 2018. I'll tell you, 2018 was a brutal time in crypto. Even during the savage, disgusting 2022 bear market, developers kept building. But the last few years, it's been a different story. 40% of developer activity in Web3 has disappeared since 2022. That's crazy, signaling a crisis within the industry. And if you're thinking, well, okay, crypto prices keep going up over time, so we're fine. Well, think again. Price is just the scoreboard. Developers are the ones playing the game. If they're leaving the field, well, the whole industry is going to face a real existential crisis. And okay, Bitcoin's gonna be fine, whatever, and still developers are on Solana, maybe they're just moving around. But the question here is, why are a ton of developers suddenly leaving the cryptocurrency industry? Well, before I answer that, guys, I know you're out here trading crypto, okay? And there's still huge opportunities for trading crypto. Whether you want to trade the breakouts, whether you want to short the rejections, okay, you can make money no matter what's going on in the market. You have to have the right mindset, but you also need a good place to trade at. FEMX is an OG cryptocurrency exchange that's been around for years. I've literally been using them for years. You can long, short, buy spot altcoins, and guess what? It's available to everyone, everywhere. So whatever country you're in, you're going to have this as an option available for you. They have no KYC. All you have to do is click on the link down below, and you can start trading over on FEMX. It's that easy. And sweet bonus, you deposit $10 or more, make a trade worth $1 or more, and you'll get a free $100 trade airdropped to you, which is pretty damn sweet. So if you want to take advantage of that free $100, then go check it out. Use the link down below. So I think there's a number of things that are happening all at the same time right now in crypto. The reason number one, of course, is AI is stealing crypto's thunder. Why be a crypto developer when you could be an AI developer these days? So many more exciting things happening in AI relatively. I mean, do we really need another fucking blockchain? No, we don't. In 2017 and 2021, crypto was seen as the shiny new toy. Adoption started to ramp up. Everyone was really excited to build in crypto, and it was a great way for developers to come in and have a big impact and make a lot of money. It attracted some of the smartest minds, the most ambitious builders, the crazy ones who believe they could change the world with blockchain. But now, well, AI's entered the chat, and it's got all the excitement. It's got the funding. Most importantly, crypto funding has been going down as well. AI funding going up. All the spotlight right now on AI. Developers will always follow the opportunity, and right now that leads back to AI. If you want to fundraise for a big AI company, it's going to be a lot easier doing it for a new blockchain. Reason number two, again, we already alluded to this, VC funding in crypto has dried up pretty bad. Let's be honest, a huge part of why developers built in crypto was the chance to get funded, to get big fat paydays. But since 2023, venture capital has slowed to a crawl in crypto because it's all just the same bullshit. Blockchain number 100, layer 2 number 100, decentralized exchange number 100. Nobody needs this shit, okay? During the 2020-2021 bull run, VCs are throwing cash at anything with a token, but when prices stopped making sense, they slammed on the brakes. Valuations would come out being stupid these days. Nobody's buying this shit anymore. Prices dropped dramatically. More conservative investment behavior has kicked in, and liquid markets are king now, especially on chain. While JP Morgan expects VC funding in 2025 to rise, it isn't likely to reach the highs of 2021 and 2022. No money, less runway. No runway, no builders. Simple as that. Reason number three is the tech hasn't really always lived up to the hype. Remember the metaverse? Oh, the metaverse. We were going to do all kinds of shit in the metaverse. Yeah. Booster rockets to space. Instead, it was a that industry's still crawling. Speculation, inflated expectations, but the real world use cases are still lagging behind in crypto. Stablecoins are really the killer app. There's not even a lot of great ways to get exposure to it. Okay, yeah, stablecoins are crushing it. Real world asset tokenization, that's heating up, and there is some good ways to get exposure to that through Chainlink or Avalanche or Ondo Finance, whatever, and sectors like AI are merging with crypto, and that's a very exciting niche. But for all the talk of disrupting finance, gaming, social media, all that kind of stuff, there still aren't really enough on-chain apps or on-chain users that people actually spend their days on every single day. It just hasn't really happened yet. We haven't had those hardcore breakout apps. No clear product market fit means developers lose interest fast. Reason number 4 is that most people don't even give a shit about decentralization. I know they don't care about decentralization. It's shocking. They don't. No one gives a shit. People want to make money. Well, that's why meme coins are popular. They want to put some $5 into something and turn it into 1,000. People romanticize this idea of decentralization, but the average person, they don't care if the app's running on Ethereum or AWS. These people spend their lives on Facebook, man. You think they care about decentralization, censorship resistance? All they want to know is that it works and that's fast and it's easy to use, which is why Solana has been a winner recently. Most crypto products are still clunky, expensive, and confusing. Let's be honest. Until that changes, developers will chase more rewarding projects in other sectors where users actually show up and stick around. And here's the most part, the stingiest part that goes ouch. Crypto isn't just facing a developer problem, it's facing really a cultural problem right now. Okay, most of the capital in crypto isn't flowing toward real innovation. It's stuck in the damn dopamine loops. Meme coins, degenerate gambling, short-term speculation. The biggest thought leaders in the space, people like Vitalik Buterin, he's off doing yoga, man. He doesn't give a shit about making Ethereum be the big winner. It's tough. We're in a cultural wasteland in crypto right now. Financial nihilism has reigned supreme. Now you scroll through your Twitter feed and it's just a parade of this coin's gonna 1,000x, this is the new meme coin's gonna go to $1 billion, blah, 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 blah. Where are the tweets about products that people actually use? Oh, there's a few like Polymarket that have done pretty well, right? Is that solving a real world problem? I don't know. Not really, but lets people gamble, I guess. If nothing meaningful happens on chain, the whole thing just becomes a giant casino, which kind of always has been, but this just is pulling back the mask even more. All these tech tokens don't really matter all that much. It's all fugazis, all fantasies, all bullshit. And here's why this should make you sit up and pay attention, because developers are the ones who create the future. Capital follows builders. Builders follow opportunity. And if builders are leaving, it means the opportunity to some extent has left the building too. And the game has changed. Now you're going to still be able to gamble on meme coins and trade Bitcoin and trade Solana. And more developers are going over to Solana, by the way, leaving Ethereum ecosystem, for example. So ask yourself this. When the market next bottoms out, what do you want to own? Bitcoin or Nvidia? So if you're a crypto investor, the answer probably feels obvious. Well, it's Bitcoin, right? And Bitcoin's always going to be fine. But the rest of the world, they may not always choose Bitcoin. They may say, well, Nvidia, because AI and robotics and computers and semiconductors, that's all the future. Nvidia's the one that would appear to actually be doing something. You can own both, right? You can have Nvidia and Bitcoin, obviously, but anything beyond Bitcoin, and for most normies, is still just speculative gambling. And the harsh truth is it kind of has been speculative gambling for a lot of it. Speculative gambling's fine. I love speculative gambling. It's what I do with my life. But before you panic sell your tokens, I just want to be clear, okay? This is not a doom and gloom video, even if you may not like the facts that are presented here. Bitcoin's fundamentals are literally stronger than ever. Institutional adoption is real. Stablecoins are quietly becoming the plumbing of the global financial ecosystem, okay? Big tech. Real world assets are finally finding their footing, and they are a perfect match with blockchain. AI and crypto are coming together in all kinds of novel and interesting ways, and there's all kinds of new test experiments being run all the time. That will be impactful, okay? And all it takes is a little bit of pushback, and those developers flood back into crypto. That's always possible too. And let's not forget that crypto always moves in cycles. The builders who stick around now will shape the next wave of adoption, which will bring in more developers as they see giant raises and stuff happening again and VC money coming back in. It's just a lull, perhaps, not the beginning of the end. But we need to be honest about the current state of the industry or risk setting ourselves up for disappointment later. So what's the fix here? We don't just need more developers, okay? We need to give developers a reason to actually develop on chain. And that means support, not just more hype. I mean, it's frictionless to launch a meme coin, but you don't need a developer to launch a meme coin. You need a developer to launch a new social media platform or a decentralized exchange or something like that. There needs to be more teams that focus on taking apps from 0 to 1 and from 1 to 1 million, not just launching tokens and praying for a bull market so they can dump on everyone and move on and, buy their mansion. Okay? We need more incubation. We need more hackathons. We need more stuff being built that's going to be attractive to the average person. More ecosystems are strong fundamentals. More founders who understand that adoption isn't just handed out, it's earned. And there's far too many founders who got far too rich in crypto because the dynamics are all messed up. You get tens of millions of dollars up front, and who cares what happens after? What's the incentive to actually keep doing something? Look, if this space wants to matter in 2030, beyond just Bitcoin, right? Because Bitcoin's not going anywhere. Just to be super effing clear, Bitcoin's not going anywhere except up over time to $1 million. But if this space wants to matter beyond Bitcoin, the real work starts now. And it doesn't start with charts, it starts with code. So the next time you see Bitcoin hitting a new all-time high, taking the rest of the market with it, you need to sit back and truly ask yourself, are we building the future here, or are we just speculating on it? Most of the time, you know what the answer is going to be. Look, speculation, it's great. It's a part of all financial markets and always has been. And it can pump prices up, the hype and the narrative and all that bullshit, get people very excited. But only builders can truly build sustainable value. We need real apps with real stickiness that keep people showing up and using them time after time, day after day, bull or bear. And right now, the builders, the evidence is there. They're going other places. They see greener pastures in robotics and AI and other places. It's up to all of us to make sure that they come back and that they have a reason to come back. Because if we're just out here flipping dog coins or goat coins or raccoon coins or baby hippo coins or whatever other bullshit that we flip, it's not providing a lot of incentive because that's where all the money goes. It's not going into people who are building real, valuable, interesting technology. It's an interesting place to be because most people only want to make money in crypto. That's what the logical incentive, and there's nothing wrong with that. But it disincentivizes builders to spend years of their life building something that no one's going to show up for. Thanks for watching.